G'day, it's Greenie here. Let me just turn myself around for a little minute. Welcome back to Greenie's Garden. I'm going to give you a little tour around. I want to show you how I'm going to pinch a dahlia, and I just want to show you my grown from seed ranunculus progress. So let's walk down this end of the bed and I'll turn you around and you can see what's happened. Now I've had terrible blackbird destruction because I took the nets off. They just keep pulling them out. But let's have a little look. Turning you around, dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. Okay, so this is the driveway strip that was a strawberry bed, all the way up to the shed at the back. And all of these ranunculus here were grown from seed, and you may have seen my other videos. But just look how gorgeous they are. Oh my goodness. I was secretly hoping for some of them to show me colour, not expecting it. All I really wanted to do was grow some corms. They've just had a drink. Look, you can see the mess behind where the blackbirds just dig the soil out. I have hosed it back in on this side. And I have got a little mess of pots up there that I'm just sorting out. But look, there's lots of them who've shown me colour, and I couldn't be happier. Let's just scoot along. I don't want to dwell too much here. But I have got some lovely ones. Oh, hang on, my thumb. I'm really bad at that because I just use my mobile phone. Look at this beauty. Just lovely. I love, 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 love this one. Wow. And I have got one of my favourites. I'll show it to you when we get to it. This one here, look at my shadow on it, I think. That is a yellowy and orangey together. It's a pinky orange. It's just lovely. This one here was nice until I sprayed it. Now it's got some kind of black spots from the muddy water. This one's going to be beautiful. It might be better in the sun. Gee, why do I have such terrible trouble focusing? It's going to, I think, look like that. Just look at them. Aren't they lovely? That one is going to be lovely. This one's going to be lovely. I just can't believe I've got this many showing me their colours. It's a lovely little peachy, creamy colour. Look at that one down in there. There's another peachy cream over there. Let's just stretch you up so you can see it. And I'm just overjoyed that not only did I get some corms, and I know I've got corms because the blackbirds keep digging them up and I have to keep putting them back. Some of them I've just taken out for storage. I've got some Love in the Mist coming up over there, self-seeded. And let's go down and look. I've been pulling tulips out here, but the blackbirds took out a lot of the tiny new ranunculus seedlings along here. They didn't do as well as down the other end. A couple of self-seeders there. This is a bit of a mess because the tulips are coming out as they die off. And this was the existing ranunculus section that I took an awful lot of flowers out of. And I had been pulling some corms out, and the blackbirds have taken out all my little isopole sticks telling me what colour they are. So I've just abandoned even wanting to know that. I should have tied some cotton or wool around the base of them. But this is my absolute favourite, and that one's just showing a tinsy bit of pink in the middle. This one here has got more pink tinge. It's hard to see on camera actually. Looks a bit pinkier than that. That's my favourite, and I know I've got at least 3 corms of that. So what I've been doing is leaving these ones in to go to seed, and haven't got any with any drying seed yet, but all of these heads will give me some seed that I'm going to save for doing a little better experiment of growing from seed next year. So they are coming out. But what I wanted to show you, actually I did set up a little net system here. I tried to grow straw flowers from seed twice, but a blackbird got in once and ruined the whole lot. And then the second time I went away for one day and came back to them all dead. So I'm giving up. I'm going to buy some seedlings. Now the nasturtiums are taking over here, but there are 8 dahlias in there. The nasturtiums will be cut right back probably today. It's turning into a tour. I didn't mean it to be. I've got some nice artichokes coming along there. I usually let them go to flower because I love the vibrant purple flowers, but I think I'm going to eat some. I've been prolifically eating my asparagus, and I need to come in because there's 2 big weeds in here. But the best thing I do is just snap it off and eat it raw. I'm just going to do that now. You might hear me crunching. It is so delicious. and so much better than shop bought. Yesterday, I stripped so much silver beet out. I've got a little bit at the end to go. I'm just leaving that for the chooks. I stripped a lot of silver beet out of here. It went to compost and most of it to the chooks. There are 8 dahlias in there. Now, I thought the poppies were a lost cause. I've had a few. Sorry, I'm chewing. That's really bad manners. Let me just chew and swallow. Hang on, my cheek. That is so good. But I have had a few poppies already. You can see that the heads are here from where they've been. So I might get a few more yet. There's the odd one coming up. Here's another bed of self-seeded ranunculus. And they were doing quite well. The blackbirds took out a strip down the middle there, but there's still enough. This bed here has got some self-seeded kale and a couple of potatoes coming up in there. I'm going to strip out everything because there are also 8 dahlias in here. There's one that's coming up. So you see I have a lot of tidying to do. I'm going to take the tulip bulbs out of those pots, probably not today, but this week. So let me put my little bit of asparagus down. I'm going to come back and eat that. This is overdue for pinching, and I'm going to look for the central stem in it, and I'm just going to pinch out the top. So I'm just going to toss that in the compost, and see how it's grown a second stem? I'm actually going to do the same on that one. So I'm just pinching out the central stem. Now I'm going to find one and show you the stem better, a better view. Now, this is a raspberry that just keeps coming up in the garden. No matter how much I pull it out and dig it out, just keeps coming up, but I'll keep at it. So here's a seedling. Now I do have to say the greyhound has gone home and the chooks have been out, and the chooks actually ate the top off a lot of my dahlias. So when I come out and zhuzh them off. So you can see there's a second stem here that's been eaten off by my chickens. This one has survived, and you can see I look for 2 sets of true leaves. So there's one set here, one set here, and then there's more growth in the middle. So what I'm going to do is prise that open, and can you see there's a central, I'll put my finger over it and then remove my finger. There's a central bit there. I'm just going to pinch all of that out. And what that will do is encourage more branch growth either side, and I'll get more flowers. So that bit, just tossing in the garden. So there are 8 dahlias here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hasn't come up, 6 hasn't come up, 7 hasn't come up, but 8 has. So as I told you in a previous video, I wanted to put 6 dahlias per bed, and you can see there's an awful lot of rubbish on the top. What I'm going to do, I'm going to empty one of my compost bins, and just look in the chook run. There's all this, it's lucerne in this batch, but sometimes it's pea straw. I have about a 4 to 5 inch layer of that in the chook run. The chooks are both in the house at the minute. I expect some eggs. And I shovel that out, put new straw down, and that gets put straight on the garden beds because helicopters in my neighbourhood are not good use for either police, fire or ambulance. So you don't, like, it sounds exciting to see a helicopter, it's not. You can see my nets on the clothesline, just giving them a wash, and I'll roll them up and put them away. Yeah, so all of this cardboardy stuff will come out and it'll get a light tidy up over the top, and then I'm going to put a layer of compost down and a couple of buckets of the lucerne from the chook run. Let me hop up because what you're looking at is a bit boring now. It's bad to put the chook straw down straight away, supposedly, because it's strong and might burn. But I'm telling you, I've been gardening here for 15 years and I've done that every single time and I've never had a problem. So I'm going to continue to do it. So as you can see, I've got a lot of peas, snow peas, sugar snaps in here, and there's some broad beans just coming along. And I am trying to keep up to eating these. I'm eating them 3 meals a day plus snacks, and I've got a lot. My friend James is coming over this afternoon to pick up a couple of dahlia tubers, so I'm going to ask him to do a pick, and he might take some away for himself. Not many broad beans came up, but you can see the pods are forming now. I could eat them now as tiny baby sweet new ones. Oh, hello Chookin, darling. I'm going to let you out in a minute, but I have to supervise you so you don't eat my dahlias again. I don't mind that you had some because they're coming back, but we need to keep them, okay, my love? Good girl. Is your sister in there laying an egg, is she? I need to pick you some greens. Let's go get some greens for the chook. So there's a few things coming up. I love tall spiky things. There's a lot of tall spiky things in my back border. Let's go around and have a look. I'm going to tie this branch up so the foxglove can have a bit more space. That one back there might not do as well. Look, my garlic is really short and it looks like it's dying off already, and I water it and feed it. Anyway, more foxgloves. I'm actually coming for spinach. Oh, let me show you what I won. I went to an open garden day fundraiser and I won two things. One is this mushroom, and it will rust, it's meant to rust, a mushroom garden sculpture. So I've put it in there just for now. There's a few flowering things around here. Tall spiky, the lupins and the foxglove. I just love tall spiky stuff. But in here, there are some greens. Let's pick some of these off for the chooks. Oh, sorry, you're getting a bit of a weird view because I'm just leaning into chaos. So that'll be the start. I do this a couple of times a day. I just like them to eat them while they're a bit fresh. If I pick too many at once, I'll see there's another dahlia in there. That was a compost tub, but I ran out of place to put them. Oh, she's gone back in the house. That's all right. The shade cloth has blown back. I need to fix that again pronto because it is hot. First hot day today. They'll come out. Yeah, there she is. She'll come out and enjoy that. And I will pick some more when it's all gone. Good girl. You enjoy that, don't you? Yes. Right, let's see what else I want to show you in this chaos. Fake chook. I'll show you what I'm doing now. My garden is, as you can see, it's really messy. But what I'm wanting to do, this was all lawn, and I was tempted, I'll stand back this way a bit, lots of autumn seed and joy coming. I was tempted to put one more raised bed in this space, and I decided not to. And I just threw the bark down as a temporary measure. It was black, but as you can see, it's greying off. But what I'm doing is I'm planting from the front garden little plugs of, I don't even know what the name of this is, but it's a white creeper and it's really robust. I can walk on this, put the wheelbarrow on it. So I started off with about 6 little plugs like this. And well, there's one there. Let's see how many I did do. 2 there, 3. One that died in there, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 6. There's another one there. So, and then I've put a couple more small ones. And when I next go through and weed the front garden, I'm going to bring a few more out because I want all this bark to cover over with it. Look at the colour of that. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Anyway, I really wanted to show you just pinching a dahlia in case you're playing along. Most people know to do that, but I don't know who my audience is. Oh, I just love purple flowers. Sort of pinky, but pinky purple. So anyway, this is the chaos of my garden. It's very chaotic. When these peas and snow peas and everything come out, I may have to put some more dahlias in. We'll go in and see how many I've got left. As you can see, it's really chaotic and messy. We'll come around here again. So I've been pulling tulips out of the pots. That's been my latest job. I've still got probably 6 or 8 in that tray, probably about 4 or 5 in that tray, and 2 or 3 or 4 in that tray. Oh, and I think there's a tray underneath. Oh my goodness, I've still got to find space for all those dahlias. Still needs a sweep out. When James comes, I'll be giving him, he might want the mother, I'm going to look for an eye. This one here has got a shoot on it, so we can have that. He only wanted 2. So I'll give him that one as well. And this is the mother. And most people don't plant the mother. And I cannot see a shoot on it. So I think that's just going to go to compost. I had a few dahlias like this come up in the compost, so I moved them and planted them. So I don't think that's going to be any good. Oh, and I also want to plant these. Oh my goodness, I've got too many dahlias, more soil to spread. So this needs the sweep out because it's been a massive, filthy project of me. That's all soil from where I've emptied tulip pots, and that'll just get spread in the garden beds. Let's go and look at my hostas while we're out and about. I'm at 15 minutes. I'm trying to keep my videos really short for you. As you know, I just talk a lot. Let's go up here a bit. And, oh look, I tidied up this fairy garden the other day, and I'm telling you, this bicycle is out here because a magpie pulled it out. Same with this tree and another tree. Oh, hang on a minute, stand-up tree. Yeah, the blackbirds came along, not blackbirds, the magpies. Magpies came and took these out. So, yeah, I tried to tidy up the fairy gardens, but they're messy again already. Gosh, it didn't take long. But what I wanted to show you, some cacti, just for your viewing pleasure. What I want to show you are my hostas. I have fallen in love with hostas. Now, what led me up here was part of my raffle prize was this lovely bird-like creature on a really sturdy stake. And I had thought I might use him for a dahlia, but I actually think I like him just like that by himself in here. It's probably not the best place for him, but I just poked him there temporarily. And when I'm inside, I can see him and he's really nice. Or she, I don't know what gender. It, they, them. So, my hydrangeas need a feed. They're yellowing off. I really think I need to feed them today. They've had a drink just a short time ago, but the leaves are yellowing. So I want to give them a good feed. But my hostas, I love my hostas. Oh, who else loves hostas? Surely everybody loves a hosta. Well, maybe not. But, oh, and I bought them all small, all bar one. I bought them all small. The one that I didn't buy small was half of that and half of that. I divided it this season. And look how lush and big they are, even though I divided them in half. They'll probably get divided again next season. All the other ones at the back here were a tiny little tube, and this is their second season in. This is only my second, or maybe third season with hostas, but second main season because I loved the couple I had and went and got more. So this one was tiny when I got it. So even though it's still small now, it's bigger than it was. And this one was tinsy tiny in the smallest tube you can imagine. I've got a nice little barrel cactus over there. Kind of looks weird tucked in there now, but from inside it's the perfect thing to fill that little hole. So that's my hostas. Let's turn around. Oh, excuse my washing on the line. But here are the tulips I've been pulling out, and I've just put them in a bag there to dry out, and they'll get put into a couple of bags and be a little bit more cleaned up before they're stored. So I do that, I hang them on the line. Washing, sorry. Oh, I still have animals in my pots. I think that's kind of quirky and fun, don't you? And I pulled out most of the tulips. There's a couple more and a couple more ranunculus in this bed, and I'm going to put some really nice mulch over the top. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think 11 dahlias in here, which will be crowded. So there's my bucket. You can see I'm a messy person. I don't tidy up for you. You just get what you get. One thing I love is ornamental things, and this came out of a pot. So I need to find a spot to put these beautiful ornamentals. I'll find a spot for them because they don't need to be on the grass. I do need to mow. Now, what I do is I just come and I sit on one of these seats Well, the view isn't as nice now because I had ranunculus colour there. But I just sit here and just be. I have got hollyhocks along that back fence, but they're not really tall enough to see it. I'm hoping they come up. I'm not really sure. I've had bad luck with hollyhocks, and I'm trying to grow them. I'm not sure when they'll pop up and give me something. Anyway, that's probably it. Let me see if I could flip around to say goodbye to you. Okay, thanks for coming along the tour. I really wanted to just show you me pinching a dahlia. The other thing I really wanted to show you was my ranunculus that I grew from seed, that they more than gave me a hint of colour. There are many that I don't think the buds will open. They might, but this is the first of a string of hot days, so I'm expecting this hot day stretch to knock the ranunculus season on the head. But the ones down that end didn't get as much sun, which is a good thing for my secret project next year, to not put some down there, because they didn't give me, well, they were seeds though, weren't they? Look, if I've got too many, I'll put some down that end, but I need them out in full sun to have them flower when I want them to flower. So, thanks for coming by. Who knows what I'll call this rambly video? Garden tour with dahlia pinching, and a quick garden tour. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming by. But far out Brussels sprout, I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm looking over now at my ranunculus. I might pick a jar for the kitchen bench. All right, I'm definitely rambling. So hooroo, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you another time. Bye. Oh, I've got to turn you around to turn you off. I'm so klutzy, aren't I? One last look at my flowers. Oh, joy, joy, joy. Bye.